Hi, welcome to another edition of Bush Office. Today I want to talk about this little fella here on my left. I recently bought this about 3 or 4 months ago and potted it on. I actually, believe it or not, got it from Bunnings of all places. But it is a Wollemi pine and a very rare specimen indeed. It is my plan to get a whole lot of these and grow them up in pots and then put them in the bush office. I'm going to put them out and let them grow wild in the forest here and see how they go in far northern New South Wales, which is a little way away from their natural habitat. But it's really good because when I bought this, it came with a little tag that said if you want a certificate of authenticity and to know about the derivation of who grew it and where it came from, and also the history of the discovery of this wonderful dinosaur tree, you could send away and they'd send it to you for free. And sure enough, they did. So I got that, which I haven't really had a look at yet, but a few weeks ago that came in the mail. And a little thank you for your purchase, and then caring for your living fossil, which was really cool. So let's have a little read of what it says. The Wollemi pine is one of the world's oldest and rarest plants, dating back to the time of the dinosaurs. I told you it was a dinosaur. With less than 100 adult trees known to exist in the wild, the Wollemi pine belongs to a 200-million-year-old plant family. It was known from fossil records and presumed extinct till about 1994, when a bushwalker in the Wollemi National Park just outside of Sydney happened upon it. It's been dubbed the botanical find of the century, and it's now the focus of quite extensive research in an effort to conserve and safeguard this species for the future. A lot of people are cultivating it, and the fellow I bought it off in Bunnings, he's got 80 of his own, and he gave me some care instructions on it. So I actually bought a potting mix and stuck it in there, and it's doing well. I've had it a few months, as I say. Once it's maybe 6 foot high, I'm going to stick it out in the forest here. I'm hoping a forest environment might be good for it. Certainly it'll keep it free of frost and keep it moist, but they really don't like wet feet, I hear, so they want good drainage. So the scientific name, Wollemia nobilis, and it's got a few relatives like the Kauri and the Norfolk Island pine, hoop pine and bunya pine, which both grow really well around here. Down in our other forest section and our flats area on our block, we've got a lot of hoop pine growing. And we've got some bunyas as well, some quite big bunyas down that way. And I think there's one way over that way too. And it's also related to the monkey puzzle pine. So I'm hoping that it's going to like it up here in far north New South Wales, where we live close to the town of Nimbin. So it was discovered in a rainforest gorge a couple of 100 kilometres west of Sydney. So we're hoping our little pockets of rainforest here will support it really well. The fellow who discovered it was called David Noble, and he was a New South Wales National Parks and Wildlife officer and avid bushwalker. And the oldest known fossil of it is about 90 million years old, so it's pretty special indeed. And it likes light sort of acid soils and temperatures from about -5 to 45 Celsius. Trials in the USA and Japan have indicated that it will survive temperatures as cold as 12 Celsius. Gee, that's interesting. -12 Celsius, I should say. Yeah, because it's been out. We've had a couple of frosts here and it was fine in its pot, but on the veranda, and it was about, I guess, 0 overnight. The largest wild pine in the Rainforest Gorge is 40 metres tall, with a main trunk of, I think, 63 centimetres in width. It says here the Wollemi pine will make an ideal feature tree for large gardens and parklands, but can also be maintained in a pot on patios, which is how I've got it at the moment, verandas and in courtyards. It can be used as indoor decoration in well-lit areas and tolerates air conditioning. The ultimate survivor, the Wollemi pine, has proven to be hardy and versatile in cultivation. That actually is in contradiction to testimony from a few friends that have tried to get this going and get it up to about 8 feet and then lose them. I don't know what they're doing wrong, but I'm hoping to get a few dozen of these, and I'm hoping they'll all do well. I might put a couple in open parkland area, but our horses could nibble them. So most of them I'm going to stick in little rainforest pockets here in this wet sclerophyll forest of ours. It will adapt to a diverse range of climatic conditions, thriving in full sun to semi-shaded outdoor positions. So I might have to put it in an area that gets a fair bit of light. Anyway, that is the Wollemi pine. And if anyone wants to contact me about getting them, I can give you some info on where I got it and all of this sort of info here, and about caring for your living fossil. This little book here, I'm going to have to read it. They call it a miraculous time traveller. Thanks.